brews, and banter.
Welcome back, Matt.
Thank you.
How are you today?
Good. How you doing?
Doing great. So,
repeat guest.
Yeah. All
in
right.
case somebody's just tuning in, can you tell them who you are and what you do?
Yeah. So I'm Matt Hunt. I am the current president of the board of the Greater Baldwinsville Chamber of Commerce. And in my spare time, I have a full-time job running the Heritage Insurance Agency.
Nice. And how long you had the insurance agency?
The agency itself has been in existence since 2008. I came into the mix in 2014.
With the chamber you've been since 2000?
No. Just with this specific insurance agency that I'm with now.
And how long with the chamber?
I've been with the chamber. This is my 11th year.
Oh. Mm-hmm. And we're almost 11 months?
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
right?
Well, here.
Oh, here.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll be in the chamber 11 months in November.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I was just getting your renewal dues invoice fired up.
Oh, yeah?
Do we owe a lot of money?
Is it like a ×2 after or something?
Not really. Marianne.
Yeah. Since they're both assholes ×2.
Yeah.
But it's worked out great for us. All these. So you guys, I think, were our first guests here, you and Marianne, in this thing.
You know, I was trying to look back at that because you guys have a lot of episodes, but it was hard to like go through and see like what episodes had guests and whatnot. So I wasn't really sure.
Yeah.
And I couldn't remember from our conversation, so I apologize for that.
No, I think it was.
No, it's okay. Sometimes
I think it was January, right?
Yeah, it was right. It was like a couple weeks
Yeah.
before the big chill happened.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah.
So that's what I was getting at. So you are our first guest here, and you don't know it now, but you'll know it now. You're our last guest here because we're moving to the new place after this.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
Wow.
so-
Yeah.
Excellent.
You're welcomed and send us.
Yeah,
a
you're
farewell
welcome, and I can get the fuck out.
All right. Does that mean we got to drink all the beers so
On
we
the
can
way.
move them out of here? or-
Let's shit you move.
Yeah, less
willing to help you guys with that.
So yeah,
You got an interesting one. That's from
Robot.
Robach.
Yeah.
I've
I
never
almost
had this
mispronounced
before.
it. You had a friend that gave those to me, and I was like, "Oh, we tried them, right?"
Yeah, that's a double IPA.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a double India, 8.4.
I was gonna say yeah.
Space Kitty.
Space Kitty.
And then Matt brought us a 9.9 Big Juicy Bear Hugs.
Ooh.
Ooh, that's like a porn name.
Now,
Yeah. That's kind of like a hug from me.
Yeah.
It's a
Yeah.
big juicy.
Big Juicy,
bear hug.
Big Juicy Matt hug.
Yeah.
Matt gives out big juicy bear hugs.
So yeah, thanks for coming back here, and
No problem.
you're gonna have some changes at the chamber, right, for you?
Absolutely. This is, like I said, this is my 11th year serving on the board. It's been a really interesting journey. But yeah, this will be come up here at the end of 2025 will be the end of my term. So I'll be considered the immediate past president, which all the other immediate past presidents told me that means you don't do anything anymore.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you can stick around.
But
I find it hard to believe you won't do anything.
so that's the number one question people say when I tell them I'm not going to be on the board of the chamber anymore. And I mean, technically, I guess I will be as past president, but only for like the next year or two. Mm-hmm. But my heart's in the community, my heart's in the chamber. I mean, 11 years I volunteered with this organization.
Yeah.
I love it, and I love what we do for the community and for our businesses. And it's a volunteer gig, so it's in my heart.
Yeah.
It's hard to think about it coming to an end, honestly.
Yeah.
But as my wife likes to tell me, instead of having to do all the things, I can pick and choose the things I'd like to do.
Right. Right.
So that sounds kind of nice.
It's hard when you commit 11 years to something voluntarily, and then, like you said, like your heart's in it. You've committed a lot of time.
Yeah.
I volunteered almost 5 years to the local fire department, and when I left, I teared up.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, absolutely.
I felt sad. I feel like I'm leaving a family.
Well, it is, and it's
Yeah.
like, and I appreciate that. My dad was a volunteer firefighter for
Nice.
years, so
Which department was he?
he was in Volney,
yeah.
local over towards
That's Fulton,
Fulton.
yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
When I was a teenager, kid, so that's near and dear to my heart also.
Nice.
But I've always volunteered for something my entire life, going back to probably middle school. I think I talked about it a little bit last time I was here. There's a lady that created a community service entity, I guess, organization in Phoenix when I was growing up. She passed away last year, unfortunately.
No.
But the legacy she left, there was It's unbelievable how many kids volunteered with her group. Like she had a little group at the Lock over at Phoenix that serves meals during the summer. She had a group at school. Like we'd go serve meals at homeless shelters. Take people from nursing homes to go Christmas shopping for loved ones. Like, so she's really somebody who instilled that in me and hundreds of other kids. So I volunteered throughout my school time. I lived in Florida for a few years. I volunteered there. But before the chamber, I volunteered with the Alzheimer's Association for 10 years. And I chaired their walk committee here in Syracuse for the Walk to End Alzheimer's, and actually overlapped the two of them, the chamber and the Walk to End Alzheimer's, for about 3 years.
Oh, okay.
Which was great, but also a nightmare because the Walk to End Alzheimer's was, Taste of Beeville's on Saturday. It's usually the third or the first year or two, it was the fourth Saturday of September. Well, that Sunday, the next day would be Walk to End Alzheimer's.
Right.
So go from planning one event for months and doing it to another event for months and doing it on the same day. So yeah, it's just my heart's in giving back. It's going to be very.
Yeah, you got to have the passion. You know,
it's very hard
to
to step away. I've built so many unbelievable relationships and connections in the community, and those aren't going to change. I just won't be the person that they reach out to maybe all the time. I don't know.
They'll reach out to you to have dinner, beer.
I hope for
golf.
beers, yes. Anybody listening, I'm always open for food, beer, and golf anytime.
We can provide you with beer.
Yeah.
We can probably do with golf, and we'll work on the food.
Yeah.
We can do all over.
I mean,
Yeah.
I've got a couple possible options for you guys to do off-site podcasts, and I can get us all food. So
Yeah, as long as you come with us, then.
yeah, we'll hang out a lot more. I promise.
So yeah, we've got we talked about the big chill you had there. We've had these other sort of the Rotary Club, and we haven't had anybody from Kiwanis, but we're we're in the community like you are, but you've got another thing coming up here for on the 20th of September.
Yep.
So why don't we talk about that a little bit?
Sure, absolutely. And I would offer, if there's anybody you guys want to connect with in the community that you don't know how to get in touch with, just ask me. And if I don't know them, I can probably facilitate a connection somewhere.
Thank you.
It's one of the things I love about Beeville. We have so many great groups, organizations, nonprofits that all are doing a variety of amazing work in this community.
And there's enough to go around. Like, nobody's taken from anybody.
Absolutely. And they're all doing different work.
Yep.
There's a lot of need, no matter what your thought is of the community and what it looks like. There's needs in every community. I'm a little partial to Rotary because they're a chamber partner for the Big Chill and have been for the last 10 or 11 years while I've been here. But yeah, just so many good people in town that do things. So yeah, coming up on September 20th is the Chamber's now biggest event. It used to be the Big Chill, but this will be the 6th year of the Taste of Beeville. So a little background on that. Years ago, there was a Taste of Baldwinsville.
Okay.
We just shortened it. Baldwinsville's a mouthful.
You like that, huh?
Yeah. Mouthful. I heard that about Roman.
I just thought of that. I'm like, he's gonna say something.
Yeah.
Sorry, this is a family show.
Yeah, Frank's way quicker than you are on that, though.
Just see me in bed.
Yeah. So, but I believe it was the Baldwinsville Volunteer Center used to put that event on, Taste of Baldwinsville, and it was similar but different than what we did. And I think they did it at Jones Road at the soccer center. So I don't know what year that stopped, 13, 14, 15, somewhere in there. I feel like, not positive. 2019, right after the Big Chill finished, Jeff Rogers from the Angries here in town and Jimmy and Luke Delia from Pizza Man, mentioned to Marianne Williams, our chamber director, hey, Big Chill was great. We got another idea we'd love to throw at you. And so they wanted to bring back Taste of Beeville. And so Jeff and Jimmy and Luke all kind of helped us start that process and what it looks like and put it together. So we started in 2019. We brought Taste of Beeville back. Obviously, 2020, we couldn't really do much. But so this is our 6th year. September 20th. It's a Saturday. It's an all-day event. Starts at noon, goes till 10 p.m. And we like to just say it's a big community party.
Sure.
Because it's really, to me, we're celebrating what Beeville is, and our village is really focused around the canal system, and we have unbelievable restaurants in this community.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So why not showcase them?
It's like a block party, but it's like a town party.
Yes, so that's another podcast. Block Party is on my list, and there was one done years ago before I was here. It's hard to corral all the entities, but I would like to do it. But this is as close as you're going to get.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And it's on the island now, right?
Yeah. So I mean, Paper Mill Island. To me, there's no better venue in Central New York. Like, it's beautiful. It's surrounded by water, stage. Like, it just,
People can come there on boats.
there's so much you can do with it. We actually, I think we talked about this briefly on the last time we were here, but we've been doing this event long enough and apparently been doing it well enough that every year when we're there to set up on Friday, Saturday, people have their boats parked over at the dock, which they do summer long anyways. But most of those people come over and tell us they came there specifically for Taste of Beeville.
So they're just arriving early. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
They're like, and it's usually the old, like, oh, we came through a few years ago, saw all this great music and food and whatever going on, and now we plan around it.
Yep.
So to me, this is kind of like our little event that we all put together and nurtured and made it what it is. But these people come from all over the place, other states. And
they know that it's happening. They roughly know around what time of the year. So, like you said, it's easy for them. They know it's going to happen again next year.
Correct.
And next year.
Yeah.
So it's easy for them to plan and kind of be around and be in the area. And
I'd prefer to think that they're following our Facebook page, which they probably are if they know the date, but it's generally the third Saturday of September.
And you, so it gets bigger every year for you guys? Are those numbers you've seen? Yeah.
Yeah. So numbers are really hard to track in events like this because it's an all-day event, and it's close to impossible to have somebody stand there with the old clicker all day long. Plus, you guys might come on the island and then leave and go do something else for a little bit and come back. So we're trying to avoid those duplicate counts. So the first couple of years we kind of ballparked it, like just kind of kept an eye on things, how many
tickets you sold, maybe?
Beers we sold. We actually didn't sell tickets the first year.
Oh, really?
And I hate to say tickets because $2 isn't a ticket. That's just a courtesy fee.
Yeah.
Like, that's so we don't lose money, really.
And so, people need to know it's $2 to get in. That's it.
$2, that's it. Yeah. And we'd
What's
love
$2? It's less than a cup of coffee.
Right. I'd love for it to be free, but the fact of the matter is, as the entity that hosts it and puts it all together, we have all the costs, but we don't have any income.
Right.
You're paying, when you go pay for your sample or your beverage or your full meal, you're paying that restaurant vendor, not the Chamber of Commerce. So we charge them a fee to participate, and we have sponsors. And for the first couple years we did this event, between the fees of vendors and sponsor fees, we were lucky if we broke even.
Right.
And we were okay with that, but we can't continue, especially this kind of effort. This is not a small event. This is now one of the premier events in Central New York. So $2.
Right.
I mean, the band lineup we had last year is a $15, $20 ticket all day long, and you get in for $2.
Yep.
So what kind of bands are coming in this time?
So this year we have all new bands. Sometimes we carry over one or two here or there, depending on availability, fit with the event, draw, all that.
There's no theme, right? You don't have a theme.
No, there's no theme. Like, I mean, it's honestly, it's very similar. There's Taste of Syracuse. There's Taste of every city around the country, basically, if you travel. And the concept is pretty simple. So to me, I like to have a variety of bands because we have a variety of people. I also pay attention to, like, the most attended concerts are country, rock, and pop. So I'm sorry, I love all music, but it doesn't make sense to have other very niche musicians. And we get a lot of people who try to bring those to the table, and I'm like, for what's now essentially probably about a 5,000 person event, like, it has to be.
Well, you have to meet the demographic. So
Correct.
whatever the demographic is, if you go here and most people eat hot dogs, you're not gonna sell burgers, right? So it's like it doesn't make any sense.
Yep. And it's got to be music that's like music that you can just kind of enjoy and have like.
Yeah.
So
No death metal or something that's kind of,
Right.
not that there's, I even listened to some of that, but it's maybe
too.
not, because it's a kid-friendly event.
right,
So,
family
yeah.
friendly. Bring the families. Don't bring dogs. No dogs on the island. No dogs at food events.
Okay.
No coolers. But yeah, we try to keep it family friendly. We try to keep the music entertaining, but also like top quality local talent. We're not bringing in the big tribute bands from wherever because those are way too expensive. Then we'd have to charge 20, 30, 40 bucks. So these are local bands. So this year our opener is going to be Brian Cyrell, single acoustic, I guess, but he's a country guy. Country is so hard to book.
Yeah.
I couldn't get a single country act last year or this year. They were already all booked for the season.
Okay. Yeah, so it's hard to book because they're busy.
Country is the number one
Yeah.
popular genre.
We
yes.
can recommend what's her
Remy.
No, not Remy. She does country from Canada.
Oh, Susie.
Susie, yeah.
Okay.
I don't know if, I don't know what's
Love
set
that
yet, so
something.
we could talk about that.
Yeah, we'll talk about it
Yeah.
later.
But so this year's lineup is set, but I'm always putting the feelers out for the next go around. So Brian was actually recommended to me by a local musician, plays a lot of local bars and parks, Ryan Hendry. It's a friend of mine I actually went to high school with. So Brian is going to start the day. I like a nice either single or duo kind of thing to start the day. Something kind of easy listening. You got a lot of families and stuff coming in. So country act with him to start the day. He's going to be followed at 2:30 by Chris Eves and the New Normal. And what I find interesting is they are probably one of the best bands in all of Central New York. And as I talk to people, some know them and some have never heard of them. If you haven't heard Chris Eves solo and the whole band, the New Normal, you're absolutely missing the boat. Chris is phenomenal.
Nice.
Well, what kind of music is that?
They do a little bit of everything,
Okay. Yep.
rock, pop,
Sure.
all that. The third band from 5 to 7. Most everybody should know this band. Lively, family, fun, just energetic. Letizia and the Z Band.
Yep.
Letizia.
She's been around a long time.
She's been around. She's a Beeville gal, and I'm really looking forward to having them play. They've been on our list of people to engage for this event, but just through all the other stuff, it's just never happened yet. So really excited to have them. Everybody knows who
Yeah.
Letizia is.
Yeah, she was doing like some disco stuff before, like this kind of dance music, and yeah.
Yep, and just a great, for this kind of event, a sound that everybody can enjoy.
Yep.
And then we're going to blow it up from 7:30 to 10. Our headliner this year is going to be Name Brand Covers.
Okay.
So phenomenal band. They headline a lot of different places around. So really excited to have them. They've been also kind of on my list.
So you got 4 different bands.
Yeah, we do 4 every year, pretty much.
Oh, okay.
Yep. 2-hour set. The headliner does 2.5 hours to end the night.
And so, just to step back, what's the format? So people pay. How do they pay $2 here, or you go buy online? You show up.
You walk into Paper Mill Island, which there's plenty of free parking around Baldwinsville, and we do try to share maps of where that parking is on our Facebook pages. People figure it out though. So you walk. You walk by the canal there, which some people think, am I supposed to walk here?
On the left side.
Oh, yeah.
The left side is you're approaching Paper Mill.
Yep.
What is this place called? The building.
Oh, the Red Mill Manor.
Red Mill Manor. So
Yep.
it's right on the left side of that.
Yeah, so you go to the left of that, and there's a little white, guard
Yep,
shack,
yep.
essentially, for the canal. So you walk right down that little walkway, you come across the bridge. We'll have a table there. We have to check ID. I don't care how young you are. New York State requires us to do it. So if you're 80, please bring your ID. If you're 22, please bring your ID. If you don't, you will not get served. You can attend the event, you cannot get served.
You can buy food,
Right.
Yeah.
but
Buy
no
food,
alcohol.
enjoy the music, but no alcohol. We always have 1 or 2 people fight that.
Yeah.
What are you going to do?
Yep.
Come on, it's like that everywhere.
Right.
Like,
right.
Where else can you go and get not ID'd for alcohol?
Right. I mean, I just bought a couple beer hugs on my
Yeah.
way here, and I know I'm fairly clean shaven, so you can't see all the gray, but I got really quickly.
Yeah.
You know. So you basically come across the bridge. We'll meet you right. We have a table right there. $2 cash. We also have the option to pay by card, but honestly, that wasn't really heavily utilized last
for
year.
$2. Yeah.
I mean, if you're coming to an event like that, you should have cash anyways. But if you don't, we provide on-site ATMs thanks to United Vending, so you can get cash all day long on the island.
And also, we'll take another step back. What is your Facebook page so people know to go to that? Is it just Baldwinsville Chamber of Commerce?
Well, we have
you could find that.
We have a Chamber of Commerce page and a Facebook, a Chamber of Commerce Facebook and a Taste of Beeville. So I believe it's just facebook.com/Greater Baldwinsville Chamber of Commerce, might be Baldwinsville Chamber, and facebook.com/Taste.
Okay, yeah, just so people can kind of get to that point. So then you pay, you get in, and then the format for the food. The $2 gets you all these samples, and then you have the option to buy.
No. So you pay $2 to get on the island.
Yep.
And then we'll have tents around the loop, essentially. Each vendor will have a $2 sample, just like you would at any other taste event. And then they'll have full food offerings of whatever they decide to bring. So, they're not going to
You could pay $10 for the meal or whatever that's going to be.
Right, right. Like, they're not going to have their full menu, but they'll have a couple things. So, you just make your way around the tents. There's no rhyme or reason, go here, go there. We have a great variety of food and beverage vendors.
Do you already know who's coming?
Oh, we do.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That's the man. You know it all.
Give a little tease.
One of the things I love about...
Well, he was a little secretive, and he's like,
Roman wants more tease. I know. So one of the things I love about the events that we put on is that every year, pretty much everybody involved, whether they're vendors or logistics or whatever, immediately wants to be in the next year.
Sure.
That tells me we do a good job.
Right.
As our committee, which our committee is essentially myself and all my fellow board members from the chamber, Mary Ann, the chamber director, and then sometimes we have a few other people here and there. But if real quick, I'd just like to shout out my board.
Yeah, can I just turn this
absolutely.
Yeah, so,
you can bring it right to you, Matt.
Okay.
Yeah.
So obviously the chamber is led and organized by our executive director, Mary Ann Williams. She's phenomenal human being. Like, I can't say enough about her. She and I have essentially worked these roles together for the bulk of the time I've been here. A little break here or there. Melanie Randolph owns Your Window to the World. She's our vice president. Will become president here in November. Melissa Hennessy from Secney is our treasurer. Christine Dempsey from Solvay Bank here in town is our secretary. We also have Andy Levin from Apparel Brothers, Scott Stocking from Murano Subaru.
I used to work with him.
Scott's a great guy. I love Scott. Andy is too. Andy's
Beeville guy. Scott's a Beeville guy.
Yeah, him and his girlfriend Tina live in Radisson. Kyle Peroya, Timeless Tattoo owner. Jackie Owens, who is a newer librarian. So she came in when Meg Van Patten retired this past year. And our most recent board member is Faye Coffey. Faye owns a home inspection, FLC home inspection.
Yeah, we met him at this thing last Thursday here.
Yeah. So, just a great group of people. They're all volunteering their time. I'm sorry, Mary Ann gets paid, but she can never get paid enough. But the board members are all volunteering their time. Some of them have been at it for several years.
Did we talk about it before? But how old is the chamber?
The chamber actually. Last year we celebrated the 50th anniversary of the chamber. Last year might have been the year before.
Yep. But close enough.
Yeah. So the chamber's been in existence just over 50 years. I'm pretty sure it was 1974 was the incorporation of it. So it's the chamber. Just so people know, funny because people make these kind of comments once in a while, and it's interesting. I know Mary Ann got one in the last couple of days of, I help pay your salary with my tax dollars. Well, sir, you don't. Our chamber is not funded by any government or municipal entity. We are only funded by our member dues. So those people who choose to join our chamber, thank you.
You're welcome.
And those who sponsor and support our events. That's it.
Yep.
And it's great. Like if anyone's listening and you're not members, really consider.
Well,
Yeah.
but any of your local, I mean, wherever you are, join your local.
Any chamber,
Yep.
you know, and they're all different, and they all look different, and they feel different, and they should, because it's comprised of who's your local people that build it, you know? So, like, my thing is just get involved. If you want to complain about something, or you don't like it, or you want it to be better, or whatever, you're just shut up and get involved.
right.
You know, that's really what it's about. And
And it's all for a good cause. There's no other.
Right.
Motive here. You know, just to help the community.
If people are complaining, that's all you're doing. You're complaining. But like you said, if you get involved, maybe help
make the change.
those changes.
yeah,
You know?
yeah. Now, my wife would probably tell you I volunteered this long because I want to be in control of all the things. Maybe that's part of it. I don't know, but
You didn't hear that. You weren't listening to that one.
yeah, probably. Thanks. I hope she doesn't listen to this. But you know, it's really
If it's a passion, though, it's hard not to.
It is, you know, and so sometimes we do get those comments of like, oh, well, you know, well, hey, listen, you know, we charge a whopping $150 a year to join this organization. I don't know. I think it's a huge value.
Yep. Well, for us, it has been for sure. I mean,
Yeah.
we got so busy from you know, Marianne and you and the guests we've had, like, you know, for almost 2 years is me and Roman just doing this.
Right.
But then we got so many guests in that we started releasing 2 podcasts a week, and we didn't have many with ourselves because there's so many people, and we enjoy it. It's really, I mean, we're not volunteering for the chamber, but we're sort of trying to do this way and help the community.
You know, but what I tell people about you guys all the time, because people are still learning who you are and what you're doing, is I say, you know, there's so many great things going on in this community. There's so many great organizations and businesses and people. And you guys are like the loudspeaker for all that. You're like trumpeting the horn of Beeville, where like, yeah, we got a lot of great people here. Totally biased for $150 to join the chamber just to meet me and connect with what I can help, what I'm willing to do. Like, maybe that sounds weird, but like, but I want to connect people. I want to help you grow. I want you to be successful, whatever your business is, you know? And I think that's really, I mean, our mission is to serve our member businesses and help them grow, collaborate, partner, and provide opportunities for them.
What we've enjoyed from this, you know, being members,
Meeting you guys for
part
sure.
of it is helping the chamber to do what you guys do in the community. So, you know, that's like the financial contribution, right? But the next stage was giving voice, like you said, we're the loudspeakers, right? Like we're giving voice and introduction to businesses, to this community, to who some of the locals are, and maybe we have friends who live here, and some people like Frank, you know, grew up his whole life here. He went to elementary school, middle school, high school. You know, you probably have a lot of friends from high school. They're still around here, and they're part of that community. And when they hear the podcast, or they want to be on the podcast, they want to come over and join. And we talk about things. Sometimes we touch on on this town, and I always say how beautiful this little town is. I moved here from Boston.
Yeah,
you know, it's like this town is size of 4-5 blocks over there.
I mean, it is very difficult. I mean, and this isn't even biased. It's very difficult not to like this town. Like you know, you go some places, maybe there's some shady this, or you know, a little questionable over here, but there's really nothing to hate. I mean, there can be improvements, and if you say there's not, then that's when you turn into a shitty town.
correct. There's always challenges, but also we don't need to be, you know, sometimes I hear this isn't the Beeville I knew in the 70s. Well, thank goodness, folks, it shouldn't be. Nothing should be.
Well, all the way these buildings look now, all the facades, the planning.
Yeah.
I mean, Roman, you're into this, like the planning type of stuff, and then like they do a good job trying to make it look uniform, and like a lot like what is it? Out where Village Tavern is, begins with M.
Oh, Marcellus.
Yeah. Like they kind of like an old towny vibe. Like like it'd be great to film a Christmas movie here. That's what I always think of, like some sort of Christmas movie, you know?
Yeah. So stay tuned. I got an idea for Christmas. Told you I'm an idea guy,
that's
man.
good.
I got so many ideas. If somebody wants to make $1 million, just call me and take one of my ideas.
Yeah.
The other thing I wanted to highlight is how much fun we've had with all the guests that have come here.
Yeah.
Since we joined the chamber, when those people who follow and go to all these events saw us on there, and Marianne sent that email, if you want to be on the podcast, book it. Everyone who came had a great time.
Yep.
and we enjoyed meeting them, making connections, helping connect other people to their services, and just having fun.
Yeah.
Just having this good time, and at the same time, letting people know that, look, there's this beautiful town here. Look, there's a service you can get here, or this restaurant you can try out, or this nice beer, or this venue you can attend, Taste of Beeville.
Yeah.
That's another thing that I'm really enjoying. And part of it comes from, history of volunteering.
Right. And I can tell you a lot of those people, I've heard feedback, and they loved doing this with you guys.
Nice.
Like, it's a little bit of it's everybody has a podcast. Well, they do and they don't. Like, on a local level, not everybody does. Right. And what's the reason for the podcast? And really, like, you guys have a good time, you drink beers, you talk about whatever, but you're really just kind of highlighting and promoting what's going on around the area. And I love that, because that's what I'm all about.
And from you guys, we've actually had guests from other chambers, the Liverpool Chamber, like Emily.
Oh, that's right.
We've had people come in from, because there's cross-chamber events you guys do.
Yeah, we do some multi-chamber events and different
There's these
stuff.
social events that we kind of get together after hours or during the day.
Yeah. I've got some other, like, if you want to get more, like, expand out of Beeville, like, visit Syracuse and some of these other entities would probably be some great opportunities.
Yeah, we invite everybody. And honestly, it's people we find interesting, or companies, or,
Yeah.
And we have remote capabilities. We could take all of this on site.
Yeah. No, I love that.
The furthest podcast we've recorded was New Orleans.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. That's cool.
Brought all our gear. We made an appointment with the brewery over there and met up, did an interview, did a tour. But we've also packed our cars, and we have cases of equipment to bring, and lights and cameras, all that stuff.
See, I just appreciate, like, if you've never done a podcast, you don't really know what you're doing until you get there. Mm-hmm. And I think some people think, like, we're going to have this crazy, like, overproduction and, like, stuffy, and I got to know and I can't screw up. And to me, it's like, I feel like I'm just sitting here with a couple of my buddies drinking a beer, having a conversation. Just happens to be somebody recording it,
right?
And
that's what we try to do. Like, you have friends over your house, you hang out at a fire on the deck, like that type of thing. I mean, it's intentional, and you can do different layers. You can do a podcast just audio.
Yeah.
But we got the video. We went all in, and so we have the social media reach that kind of helps us to do this. But it's intentional. It wasn't accidental, and it's
and we've screwed up along the way.
Yeah.
We went from,
well, not me, but yeah.
Right. But
falls on the tech, you guys.
Yeah. As long as you learn from it.
Oh, absolutely. We've definitely learned from it.
But like, the thing to me that I always say about, and every community has their people, like there's key players or key people in every community, but I just feel like you're hard pressed to find not good quality people in Beeville. Mm-hmm. Like, if you're out and about, if you're engaged with the chamber, I can't think of anybody that comes to our events that's part of our chamber that you wouldn't want to talk to or get to know, or just walking around the community or whatever. But so Roman had asked me to tease the vendors a little bit. Now I'm going to give you all of them, because they are all phenomenal restaurants in town. They're all deserving of notice. But the theme of all these places, again, is phenomenal people. So most all these vendors have been with us since day one. So I'll tell you the ones who've been with us since
these are all tents? They're all...
Yep. They're going to have a 10 by 10 tent.
Yep.
Maybe two of them, because, like, we'll provide a tent, but some might bring their own tent just to help with sun and shade and space, whatever. So first off is Angry Garlic, and I mentioned them first because it's alphabetical, but also Jeff is the primary person that brought this event to the chamber to bring it back to life. So he's been in every year. Pizza Man, of course, Jimmy Delia, Luke Delia. Phenomenal. So those guys will forever, when you walk on the island, the first things you're going to see are Pizza Man and Angry Garlic, because without them, we ain't here having this conversation. And we go down the list, San Miguel Mexican Bar and Grill. They've been with us since day one on this event. And most people know in town Kelly at San Miguel, Jeff at Angry Garlic. A lot of these businesses are very, very competitive. So they're trying to bring their best food, their best drink. I saw Kelly tease on Facebook the other day. She's got some sort of fun little sand bucket for margaritas at Taste of Beeville. So I love that. As long as I get one while I'm running around.
Right.
In the end, we benefit from it.
Yes.
Their competition is better for us.
Absolutely.
But yeah, everybody as a whole. Not like us as a podcast.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So we got them. We got Skippy's Ice Cream. They're Beeville people, Beeville business. So they don't have a brick and mortar, but they're from Beeville. And then Lock One Distilling. They're not a Beeville address, but they're close, and we don't have a distiller here.
Yep.
Yeah.
So Lock One has been with us since day one.
Great people too. We talked to them.
Yeah, and everybody knows who they are pretty much. So then, not an original, but has been with us most of it, Sal's Pizza and Restaurant. You know, again, phenomenal.
Big
business
supporters
owners.
also of especially the school stuff.
Yes, every Tuesday is some sort of a fundraiser, usually for a school sports team, booster club, program, whatever. My kid plays varsity soccer and basketball, and we've definitely done tons of fundraisers there for him. So Sal and Meow are phenomenal people. Give back to the community. Strigo Vineyards. So I love that one because they're out on Plainville Road, and people, you don't drive through the village and see or hear about Strigo. But what a beautiful place
Absolutely.
they have.
Great location.
They do.
And a building. The facility itself is great.
Yes, the whole thing. And what they do at Taste of Beeville, like they have their drink options, but they have some great different food options. Love Strigo, and they're really, they're working to be more a part of the community and get people out there. You know, if you're outside of the bubble of the village, it can be hard to get people to get out to you.
Right.
And Plainville Road isn't that far, but in people's mind,
But it's in a spot where it's not towards a bigger city.
right.
You know.
But what a beautiful venue!
Yeah,
really
and they
nice,
do phenomenal stuff.
I was
there.
surprised when I first went
Same.
there.
Yeah.
I'm driving like, wow, what is this?
And then
doing
you go
here?
inside, it's kind of like this, you're the interior guy, that's why you're drinking water. But it's like a rustic, modern sort of.
Yeah.
Yeah,
absolutely.
And like the people that own and run the place are phenomenal. Joe, the owner, we're at Taste of Beeville. I don't remember if it was last year or the year before. And all of a sudden I turn around and he's just kind of wandering around playing an accordion. And I'm like, is there anything this guy can't do? Like, why did I hire
Yeah.
Why did I hire
Get him on
talent
stage. You
when
can get
he's
2 for 1 with him?
He's just sitting in a chair in his
Yeah.
tent playing, and it was a beautiful background sound,
Yeah.
So Strigo is great. Olive's Eatery started participating last year. New owner, Tia over there. Tia's phenomenal. We just did a chamber after hours.
Yeah, we
You
were.
guys were there. Yeah.
We were there.
That's right.
Thanks, Matt. Yeah.
Yeah.
You forget this?
No. I'm pretty sure actually we set this up there. So, but
Yeah,
like,
she's very nice too. Yeah.
and she's a go-getter. Like I feel like she gets it. She's very engaged in the community, and I love to see her changing her business a little bit. Like they brought in Allison and the BU Cafe and kind of comboed with that. I love what they're doing over there. Food's awesome. The beverage options are awesome. The shop is awesome.
Yeah, they made some changes inside. I like that.
Yeah.
And we met Chrissy from Strigo.
Yes.
There, so we're in contact with them to come on. We're just
Perfect.
scheduling that now with her and Lauren. I think was the other person.
Awesome. Yes, Lauren. Yep. So they're great. Unfortunately, this year we lost a vendor. Jessie Cakes is usually a vendor with us, but she just recently moved. And she is. She always. Everybody has staff issues. That's the hardest part about this is to staff both your
existing business,
and your brick and mortar, plus do all the prep and all the transferring of equipment and food. So it's been a lot for her, and I think this year just got to be too much. So we have
maybe again next year.
yeah, quite possibly. And what we do is every year, whoever participated the prior year gets first right of refusal.
And so you only have room for a certain amount of people.
Yeah, I always feel like I can squeeze in one more or two more if I need to. So this year we have our new ice cream place, Lock 24, is going to participate. And then today, I believe we got commitment from Mom's Homemade Gluten-Free Kitchen. So local home-based Beeville business who does all gluten-free, celiac safe, breads, rolls, sourdough breads, bagels, cinnamon rolls, cookies, all that kind of stuff. So.
I was very naive before. I didn't know how big this gluten-free was. Like, not big as in like business, but how many people need to have gluten-free.
Yeah. Like it's not a trendy thing.
No, it's
to
not
a degree,
trend.
To a degree, it is. But the people who are celiac, absolutely, they need it.
They need it,
Right.
yeah.
And then there's other people who just, I think, want to feel better, and the less
Yep.
And I feel
you
like
have, the better. I don't know all the science.
Right,
on
right,
that.
right.
That's not my.
I feel like
wheelhouse.
the trend came because the demand need. So it's not really
Yes.
like I don't want to say like a trend, but the issue has been recognized
yes.
and understood that there's this demand. So we need to now provide this.
Yeah.
But this, I think, was something caused by our food chain to begin with.
Right.
Like
right.
something in like non-organic food or all this
Right.
other stuff that goes into it created an issue that people now need to have.
Oh, you're saying people who are celiac because of what we've been
Yeah,
consuming?
well, I mean, like, how many people did you hear about that had a problem, celiac disease or a gluten issue when we were kids?
Nobody.
Or peanut allergies.
Right.
You didn't hear about it, but now I think something's changed where in the process, or like they add some, non-healthy chemical in the process
Right.
to make them grow. Whatever the case may be.
Right.
Like, and there's a big case for like NFL people. Like you see these big animal, like you have a running back that's 300 pounds, and
Right.
People are like, well, it's because they're putting steroids into animals, and then somehow all this meat and whatever kind of chemicals are in the food, people are ingesting.
I think
So-
human anatomy has been changing. You've heard recently the world record 70-yard field goal kick?
I just saw, it was preseason. Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah.
70-yard.
Yeah.
Like the athleticism in people has just been
Well, but
like advancing. Fast
that's
runners and
that's an old record also. Like, so somebody was kicking almost that far
Yeah, with the half a foot.
40 years, 50
Tom
years
Dempsey,
ago,
I think,
half a
with the-
foot.
with
Yeah.
the, with the Packers.
Right.
I think it
So
was Tom
like,
Dempsey. He's like 62 or something.
So
really?
that's
So
what-
is this not on your record?
No, I think
it
this is a
is-
record.
It is a record, but it was
Okay.
a preseason game, so it's a little gray area.
Oh, okay.
But also, my point is, yes, athletes have evolved, but they also haven't. The best of the best were always that good.
Mm-hmm.
A guy with a half a foot held the record for 40-something
Right,
years.
right.
So nobody in 40 years with a full foot could do better.
Right.
This one guy did.
Yeah, it's years
know?
ago. Yeah.
But with all the training, with all the food science, with all that we have, like, yeah, I think to some degree it makes the overall athlete better. Like, but I think,
Which should always be the case. Anything
Right.
should always get better.
but I think also like we have more longevity as athletes too because we're smarter. Like CTE in football,
Right,
Better
Like,
medicine. And,
Common sense should tell you that ramming your head against another guy's head constantly is going to cause problems. But we ignore that because we like the game and we want to make money. And then later it's, that makes sense. It
we
caused
make other
problems.
changes. We go from leather helmets to full
Right,
hard
right.
helmets.
But it's all these things: the hyperbaric chambers, the
Yeah.
training programs.
Yeah.
You get personal chefs.
Right.
There was this
Right.
comedian
You
I
get
was
better
listening
cars,
to.
Yeah.
He was saying that everybody has so many allergies, gluten-free, peanut butter. He goes, I can make peanut butter jelly sandwiches, start throwing at everybody.
That's kind of true.
Like a bio weapon.
my
yeah.
God.
I'll take you guys all out.
Oh, man.
Yeah. What the hell would happen to Carter as a peanut farmer?
Yeah. That's
So,
funny.
so you're only allowed to have so many, or you only have room for so many people.
Yeah, like I kind of like, first year was a trial and error, like just trying to figure it out. I'm like, we got, I literally am over there with, one of those measuring
Yeah,
wheels.
with the wheels, yeah.
Because I'm an insurance agent. I got to measure properties. I got a laser measure. I got all these things. And I'm over there like, okay, trying to figure it all out. And then I found like an overhead image of Paper Mill Island online. So I took that and then I like mocked out my layout. So I just do that every year and it makes it pretty easy.
So are you full now? I mean, are you still accepting people?
I mean, we don't have anybody who's interested right now. Everybody who's shown interest either engaged or had to back out. If there's somebody, I always say if there's somebody out there that wants to participate, I can probably make room for them.
I don't know,
Like
like
a
maybe,
family member at the dinner table, they show up, you didn't expect, you're like, all right, everybody move over, put that
or
chair
like
in
maybe
there.
you could fit, I don't know, like maybe a podcast in there.
So I would love to do that. I think there's plenty of room for a podcast. There's usually at least a porta potty or two that aren't occupied. So
Works.
Yeah.
That's enough room for us.
Yeah, you can keep your. I have a hand
not
wash
touching, but yeah.
station, so you can wash your hands.
Frank will be in one porta potty, and I'll be in the other. We'll talk through there.
We could do it.
That'd be great.
Oh man,
I want to stand outside and watch the people walk by and what their faces look
Yeah.
like as they hear what's being said.
I'll just make a sound every time they open the door.
Step right up. Tell us what was your best meal, or show us.
I used to work at Chase Pickin, the home center years ago, and they had all the storm doors on display.
Yep.
So you could see them. And behind those storm doors, they kept the stock of the door. But like people always come up like they want to check the durability. They'd be like bam, 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 or like did it. So like, one day I hid inside there, and the people I'm like, hey, don't kick me, because you could hide behind the door that opened up.
Yeah,
We could do that in the
Let go of my
porta-potty.
handle.
all right. So a little taste of Beeville hide and seek.
Yeah.
Maybe, podcast.
Yeah.
No, I'm all for it. Like honestly, we had talked about it a little bit, and if you guys are able to figure that out, like we'd love to have
We
you.
figured it out. We'll do it.
All right.
I think what we could do is just kind of have people stop by the table and just tell us what they think of the event.
Yeah.
What are the stuff they like, and what are the things they would like to see next year.
I like that. I like
know?
that because we try to get like feedback. It's hard because how do you really do that? And the feedback is usually like, oh, I had to pay $2. Well, sorry, I'm not.
Come on.
That's a moot point. Move on.
Yeah.
Move along.
Well, there'll be a lot of other people that don't care about that, so you just kind of replace them.
Right. Like we put it all out there. If you show up, like we had people show up last year, they had like a lawn chair and like an umbrella. I don't remember exactly. And they're like, "What do you mean it costs $2?" And the person at the front was like, well, I see you got a lawn chair and whatever else there. How'd you know you could bring those? Well, it was on a Facebook post. Guess was at the top of that post.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
$2 and bring your ID was listed ahead of those things.
And you'd love to be able to forgive $2. Like, it's only $2, but then you got to do it for everybody.
It's a can of worms, man. And if you know me at all, I ain't opening a can of worms.
Right. But also, if you
and I don't care if you. I don't mean to sound insensitive, but if you show up to an event like that and you want to bring in a dog or a cooler or not pay, you can pound sand. Because it's $2 and it's a food event.
So again, there's no dogs or coolers allowed here.
Right.
You can bring a lawn chair and you can
you're
bring
showing up and complaining about $2. I mean, aren't you embarrassed?
You should be.
I mean, you probably spent $2 driving there.
Right.
Yeah,
you
like
probably
everything.
spent $3.50 plus on your Dunkin' coffee on the way there.
You probably have $2 in change in your ashtray in your car.
Yeah.
It's got to be. I've got to believe that there's very few people that complain about that.
Very few, but I love to call those people out because, are you kidding me?
You're already doing this for free.
Yeah.
Time.
Hey,
Time.
and especially me, like, I'm not, like, I'm going to, toe the line of the chamber or whatever I have to do. But at the end of the day, if you need to be called out, I'm calling you out, no matter what that looks like or what it means. And not everybody likes that, and everybody's willing to do it. But I'm not sacrificing my entire event for this entire community because one or two people doesn't want to do what they're supposed to do.
Yep.
And like, the only respect you're asking in return is $2.
Right.
Like, all this hard work you guys put into it. It's really disrespectful to say, I'm not going to give you $2 for that.
It is. You know when that really gets to me? On Sunday morning when I'm over there by myself at like 8 a.m. with the coffee, picking up little wrappers, and you didn't want to pay $2? You could come help me pick up wrappers off the ground for 4 hours.
They probably left.
Absolutely. They probably put the wrappers there.
Let us know. I'll come out and help.
We do have cleanup crew now. Okay. But the first year or two, like, it was literally me dragging my kid out there, picking up little, like, the things you peel off a wristband.
Yeah.
Oh, man. And then I had to fight one of the local guys. Won't mention which one, but one of the local guys tried to take off with all my bottles and cans one day.
Oh, okay.
And I chased his bike down.
Yeah.
Those are mine, dude.
Yeah, that's right.
Those go to a youth group that put in volunteer hours at our event.
Yeah. And that's a lot of what the chamber does. They also give back and some of that money. And
so there's a great one. I will hit on that real quick. In this event, we donate $500 to Peace every year. It's a food event. We have food insecurity in this village, no matter how affluent you might think it is.
Yeah.
There's always a food need in every community. So I love that it's a food event. We give $500 to Peace. So Peace benefits from that. But also, when you host an event and you have food vendors, those vendors have to pay a fee to the county health department to be a vendor at that event, unless it's a not-for-profit event. Well, we are not a not-for-profit. Right. We're a not-for-profit corporation, but we are not a 501c3.
Yep.
So we don't get those benefits of a 501c3.
Is there a reason you're not 501c3?
Just nobody's ever done it. That's actually one of my top priorities before leaving the chamber. We're working on it. Nobody, as far to my knowledge, nobody's ever addressed that until.
Are other chambers that?
Some are, yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, like local even?
Yeah. So then you don't pay money, you don't pay taxes, you know, like different stuff. So it would, we'd probably, you know, you have to.
Yeah.
You have to tighten things up a little
Sure.
bit when you're a 501c3, but I'm on my way out, so I don't care about that.
Yeah.
But the chamber can benefit from it because
Absolutely.
if you become a nonprofit, more companies would want to donate.
Well, they can when they're when they sponsor, it's easier to write it off.
Yeah,
that sort of thing.
yeah.
But
oh, how does the sponsorship work?
yeah. So, but real quick, I
sorry.
just want to hit. So,
Do you need more beer? Are you out?
yeah, I'll take another one.
All right. What do you want?
I'll take that blood orange sour. I
Ooh,
guess
that a boy,
that
Matt.
Roman didn't want. And he's forcing
That a
it on me.
boy.
Well, I've had it.
So peace, yes, we give them money, but because this isn't a charitable event, so Big Chill is considered a charitable event because it's us and it's Rotary and their foundation.
Are they 501c3?
Yes, their foundation is. Yep. So what by donating money to Peace, not only does Peace benefit as an organization, but the county then waives the fees for all of our vendors because we have a charitable component. So that's us being cognizant of our vendors and their costs because they have a lot of time, they have extra people, they have extra food to prep and order and all this. So we can save them. I don't know what the fee is, but it saves them that cost.
I know somebody who works for Peace, and they make meals and they drive around. They like hand out meals.
Well, so it's the same as Meals on Wheels, and
It's similar. Like they also offer like hygiene products. and
Okay.
stuff
More
like
than just
that.
food,
But
yeah.
phenomenal entity. So we give money to Peace. That saves all of our vendors the county health department fee. Win-win.
Yep.
Can't go wrong there. Every year we have a beer trailer that we get from TJ Sheehan. And we have volunteers staff that all day and serve beer for whatever the price is. You know, they do a great job of giving us some local like AB type product
Yeah.
and a good mix of seasonal or whatever. We also try to, Anheuser-Busch is there as a sponsor and WT Brews is there. So we try to make sure they all have a little something different.
but Anheuser-Busch, Anheuser-Busch is a sponsor. They're not there serving.
They're a sponsor. Well, they do serve samples.
Okay.
So you can get AB samples of like neutral all day long.
What about WT Brews?
WT Brews is you're buying beers.
Okay, not just samples.
No, I don't think they do samples. I think they're just buying beers and ciders there.
Yep.
So we save vendors money. So the beer trailer, we put out a bucket or a bin for tips. And every year we choose a local organization or family or something in Beeville that has a need. So we've given it to like the Beeful, I think it's Beeful Food Pantry, the high school food pantry. We've given it to a local family that had cancer battle with a kid. We gave it to a local organization that was like helping kids learn languages. Like we've done a lot of different things. So what we did last year and what we're in the process of doing this year is on our Facebook page, the Taste of Beeville Facebook page, we put it out there, hey, here's 3 or 4 options of where the beer tip money will go. And we let the public vote on it. We let the community have input. And it feels great to give that money to somebody, but it feels even better when the community is all like, this is where we think this money should go. And, you know, should it be a 501c3 or whatever? Maybe. But, like, if you've got a terrible situation in your family that's impacting you and the community wants to, like, maybe that's what we'll give it to. So, like, again, that's near and dear to my heart kind of stuff. We're having a big party. I love to party, but I also love to do good for people.
And there's and this can be done at the same time.
Yeah. Like, I'm all about, like, you know, I've said my whole life, like, work hard, play hard, go big, go home. Like, you might not like the way I party and the things I do, but you like the things I get.
The result of it.
You know, like, but it's also, we all have to have a release from the things we do too. So lots of charity components here. This is also, aside from the Big Chill, this is the biggest or ideally should be the biggest fundraiser for the chamber, so we can keep paying Mary Ann, so we can pay our due, pay our taxes and pay our rent and all that to exist as an entity.
Yeah, there's got to be some upfront costs anyway with some of these things you do, right?
If somebody wants to
So
be
you
a
got to have that money in the bank.
Absolutely. I mean, so most of this stuff we pay day of or whatever, but like,
But you've got to have it, right?
right, like we rent a giant tent from Auburn Party Rental, and
We met that person, I think, at
we did.
the event we had, Island Escape for the chamber.
yeah. So Auburn's been great to deal with. We deal with them both for Beeville Big Chill and Taste of Beeville. Really, they're, to me, if anybody ever asked for a tent company, there's nobody else to go to. We've used others, and the experience was terrible.
Sure.
Would never go back. Auburn's great, but people have said, like, do you really need this big tent? It's a third week of September event. Well, guess what? The first year we did it the fourth Saturday. It was beautiful until about 5:30, and then it downpoured and it killed our event.
Yeah.
Like 7 people came back out at like 9 o'clock when it cleared up, but it was basically over. We'd already paid for all those bands and everything.
Where's this tent go?
Right kind of in the middle, like at the middle back of that center section of the island in the grass.
Yeah.
Oh, where the trees are and stuff.
Like kind of towards the back, but along the pavement. So all that, it's a 12 to 10, it's a 10-hour event. There's nowhere to hide from the sun on Paper Mill Island.
We ran into that 2 years ago. We went
Yeah.
to it 2 years ago. I was like, holy shit, it's hot out here.
And so the first year we did a really big tent with long tables and chairs. Guess what? Bad idea, because you and your family camp at that table all day long.
I see.
So then we went a little bit smaller tent, create more lawn space, lawn chairs, blankets, high tops, so you have somewhere to set your food, eat, drink real quick, but then you're moving on. Other people can use it. Get out of the sun a little bit. That tent's expensive, dude. Like $7,000 or more.
geez.
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
I don't have the quote in front of me, but I want to say $7,000.
Wow.
Again, we don't collect any outside of the vendor cost and the
There's no
sponsors.
revenue, yeah.
Right. There's no revenue for us in that $2. So we've talked about, do we scrap it? Do we get rid of it? Well, guess what? It's every year it's hot and sunny on that day, like 80-ish or more. So you need to get out of the sun at some point. And if it rains a little bit, you got a little cover. So I'd love to scrap whatever thousands of dollars that is, but I want people to enjoy it. I want them to be comfortable. I want them to stay. So it's a necessary cost.
Yep.
Our porta potties we get from Shamrock, like veteran-owned business.
Yep.
Super easy to deal with. Everybody that we deal with is very, very easy. I apologize. I have to apologize. One thing. So I want to talk about sponsors real quick. And you, Roman,
I wanted to ask about that.
So this is technically the Taste of Beeville presented by Empower Federal Credit Union. Okay. So I apologize. Empower is our event sponsor. They were last year. They are again this year. We greatly appreciate that partnership with them.
I still have their pen.
Yeah.
From last year.
Dude, and again, like, great people. Like, Roy at Empower is, like, one of my favorite people in this community.
Yeah.
But, thank you to them for stepping up and sponsoring it. The first 3 years, it was Lou's Car Care. Love Lou.
Sure, yeah.
Phenomenal, unbelievable person. We could do a whole podcast just on Lou. But he sponsored it for several years. And then the last 2 years, we worked with Empower on it. So it's the Taste of Beeville presented by Empower FCU. They are the event sponsor. Anheuser-Busch and JFS Curtsy, who's a food distributor, are our next biggest sponsors. So Anheuser-Busch, they set up a booth tent on the island right next to the beer tent and WT Brews. And because they're liquor, they can't sell their liquor like the way permits work. So they give you samples in neutral all day long, basically, is what they do. And they give out some swag, hats.
And for people that are listening to this that aren't from Beeville, not even New York locally, Anheuser-Busch is in Beeville.
Correct.
So that's
brewery here,
So they're local to us, and that's why they're a big part of it.
Yeah, and I don't remember. I looked at it the other day. I want to say there's like 11 breweries in the U.S. That I'm probably wrong on that number, but like there's not a lot of AB breweries in the country,
Oh.
and we have one right here in Baldwinsville.
That's right. Yep.
Like, but also just their management is phenomenal. They're so easy to work with, and they've been great. Like, it's great to have them engaged in the community. It makes a big difference.
Yep. Agreed.
And then our next two biggest sponsors are Romano Subaru, again, Scott
Where Scott
Stockton's
is,
on
yeah.
our board, and Community Bank. So we have a lot of sponsors, but those are our biggest ones. So really appreciate them. And most of them, JFS Curtsy, I mean, they provide food to pretty much all the restaurants here in town.
Okay.
So whatever you're eating when you go to Angry Garlic or Sal's or San Miguel or wherever, very likely some of that came from JFS Curtsy. So they're not just supplying food and making money on the restaurants. They're supporting our community as well. So to me, that's I don't know what the right word is, but that's the like ultimate symbiotic relationship. They provide food to the restaurants as a distributor. The restaurants prepare and serve that food to the community, and then behind it, they support the community with sponsorships.
Yep.
It's like a complete circle to me, kind of thing.
And there's other sponsorship opportunities aside from those guys.
Yeah, so we only offer one event sponsor. Obviously, that's the biggest amount, and they get naming rights presented by. We have a $1,000 sponsor. At that level, you can have a tent on the island. So what I love about our events, for years, I've gone to events in and around the city and wherever. And you go to these events, and usually it's like a breakfast or it's a couple hours, and people are getting awards and whatever. And you got all these sponsors. And maybe there's one banner up on stage.
Right.
That banner costs them like $10,000 for a 2-hour lunch or whatever we're doing. I've never understood that, and I've never understood why those giant corporations give that money, because like we have some great sponsors, but we also have, to some degree, we have to beg for money. So I love that we start at $100. We're not asking you to break the bank. At $100, pretty much anybody can support the event in the community and the chamber. So at $100, you get a Facebook mention. At $250, you get a Facebook mention. Now we have, I want to say 2,600, 35, somewhere between 2,500 and 3,500 Facebook followers on Taste of Beeville, and that same or similar number on our chamber page. So if you're a member who sponsors, we promote you through the Taste of Beeville page and the chamber page. So you get like 6,000 plus people. And at every sponsor level from $250 and above, you can provide a banner that we hang on the bridge at Paper Mill Island. So every person that walks on and off that island has to walk by your banner at least twice.
Right. Yep.
For $250.
Yep.
Greatest value, period.
Yep.
At 1,000, you can do all that plus be on the island.
Yep.
And talk to people all day and give stuff away. And
Now, do you have to be a member of the chamber to be able to participate as a vendor?
You do not. Like ideally, to me, everybody should be a chamber member and everybody should like engage, but not everybody gets it. Not everybody maybe needs it.
Sure.
Not everybody understands it. Not everybody wants it. Like it's like anything. There's good, bad, and indifferent.
Yep.
Like some people think you open the doors to your business, people just going to walk in and give you money.
Yeah.
Okay, good luck. I haven't found that business yet.
Well, let us know. We'll
Let it, yeah.
You know,
We'll
so
share
like,
it.
especially. But I tell people in Beeville, like if you wanna grow business and build business in Beeville, you got to get face to face with people. Like you can email, you can Facebook, you can text message, you can do all that. But there's something about Beeville that people really want to see your face and connect with you.
Yeah, we talked about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
And I've got people who are like, oh, I've been doing this and that. And I'm like, dude, grassroots, man. Get back to what's simple. Get out in the community, talk to people. Like, that's why I know people, because I go out and I talk to them all the time.
I think well, actually, before I go on, you need to open that beer.
Damn it.
In general, I believe it doesn't apply just to people in Beeville. Anywhere you want to conduct business, want to meet with somebody. I hate the whole email is great. You get in touch with someone, you schedule.
Email's good for
send documents, whatever.
trail.
But
Right.
to conduct business through email or texting, I hate it. I'm like, can we just meet somewhere?
Right.
You know, I'll buy you lunch or let's grab some drinks.
It'd be great if they could bring back just handshake deals also.
Yeah.
But there's so many legal issues and
Right. But
know.
meeting face to face cuts out all that extra. It trims the fat.
Yeah.
And there's no
Because-
personalization in email.
Right,
Yeah.
right. Like you can try, but people stopped reading before they got to that
Yeah,
part,
yeah.
you know? So I think you're right. Like everybody, and especially the further we get from COVID, like people want to connect and we need to connect as human beings. It's just part of our nature.
Yeah.
I just feel like it's a little, people want to see your face a little more and be
I was telling somebody recently, it's what I'm going to write in the email. I cannot put it in writing, the emotion,
Yeah,
the feeling, right? Like,
right.
you know, if I wrote, I don't know, are you coming today? And it's like this thing Frank posted on Instagram with the two guys having a conversation. One's flipping out, like, are you coming today? What? And the other guy's like, oh, that's so nice. Yes, I'm not. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
the interpretation of the text or of the message could be different. And I don't know how that person is reacting
Correct.
to no matter how nice I'm trying to be in the email, maybe they're having a bad day and now they're
Right.
interpreting it differently.
There's no tone or sarcasm or
Right,
whatever.
right.
in an
But if I can
email,
meet
like-
in person, I can get a feel for it. I can see what their sense of humor is. I can crack some jokes in that person, and that's when you get to know them.
True.
And create that bond, whether it's friendship, whether it's professional.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's like you got to come out. You go out, meet people, and for sure.
I find myself getting impatient, like trying to convey a message in email that I'd rather probably say in person.
Yeah.
But now I just make the email short because I have no patience. Like I just want to. Okay, it's fine.
You don't have patience
Meet me
with
here.
anything.
Yeah.
Exactly. Shut up.
But you're in a day and age where you're also dealing with people who are like, I don't want to be emailed.
Right.
I don't want a phone call. Don't leave me a voicemail. Dude, I don't know your preferred method of communication.
Yeah.
How about you just be a human being and return the contact?
And there is so many, you know, for us in this thing, there's 8 different platforms. You can, there's our website, there's our cell phones on the back of the cards. Like, so yeah, I mean, but I just get impatient. Like I'm just trying to say something really simple here, and then I don't want it to. So I start thinking about like, I don't
Right.
want it to sound bad. Oh shit, that sounds kind of bad.
Right.
I'm like, I'm just gonna say, call me. Like and then there's like, no, it's not personal. You know, like
After 30 minutes, you end
Right.
up with, call me.
yeah.
I get it, man. Like I'm in insurance. There's no succinct way to explain insurance to anybody.
Yeah.
So I try to send these like informative emails, and like I'm a professional, and I'm not going to apologize. I'm very good at what I do. I put a lot of time and effort into it, but I'm very good at it because I care about you and protecting you, not selling you an insurance policy.
It's not just about $1 for you.
You know, so a great example, just like Roman said, I had this guy, we've been emailing for a couple months. We have some of his policies. We're looking at requoting them. He's got some other policies out here. He's got some rental properties, whatever. Back and forth, documents, spreadsheets. We met one time to kind of go over things. So last week he sends me an email and he's like, hey, I got, we're almost there. This, and this. I said, you know what? Like, I'll have all that done. Let's just meet next week. Mm-hmm. And we met this morning for like an hour and a half. And like, I needed him to fill in the gaps of the things I don't know about his property because I don't live there. It's not my property.
But quick answers.
But quick.
Yeah.
So like there's things online that are resources. Guess what? Those were wrong in this situation. So me and him spending like an hour and a half together, he's like, he leaves feeling like Matt fully understands what I need and is covering that need. And I leave going, I fully understand what he needs and I'm fully covering that need. And now we're coming together and his like $8,000 insurance portfolio is going to move tomorrow.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
and it's complex, but once we got together and kind of broke it all down, we could simplify it because you trim the fat, but also like for me, I love what you said about email because I'm a fiery guy. I'm like a passionate guy. I use my hands a lot. I'm loud. I don't know if you notice my eyebrows do a lot of things. My face.
Eyebrow dancing.
My wife will tell you my face. I got so many faces. Like it tells. Like I don't have to talk. She says, but like none of that comes through in an email. Like, and I get it. I sell insurance. You think I'm just trying to sell you some shit.
Yeah.
No, dude. I'm trying to convey how much I care and how important it is that you're protected.
Yeah, yeah.
But in an email, that's not how it comes across.
I don't care how advanced technology becomes in the future. You cannot replace that. The human to human, you can do the whole virtual reality, all this bullshit, right?
Yeah.
Meeting in different space, but the energy that the two people have between each other, that cannot be replaced by technology.
Agreed. So get real with you guys for a minute. Like a year ago, probably for a while now, like I've had some challenges with just work, life, whatever. But you know, like most of us, would go through the day and you put the face on, you get it done. Like I'm classic for, I always do the thing I don't want to do. Like every time. You might not love me in the moment I'm doing it, but I did it. So there's that. Shit, I lost my train of thought.
Let's get personal or get real.
Yes.
Yeah.
So about a year ago, probably less than a year ago, like I'm coming home. I'm coming home. I'm not feeling great. Like probably taking it out on my wife a little bit unfairly. It also sucks that I have like a 2-minute drive home, so I have no time.
You can't decompress.
I can't decompress.
Right.
And her and I struggle with that a little bit. And like, maybe I should just take a drive before I come home. But my life is always from one to the, chamber. I'm on the planning board in the town here. Like I do a lot of things and I like doing things, but I like to be efficient with my time. So I'm always pushing things to the last minute to get as much done as possible and then moving on immediately to the next thing. And that's not easy. And, my kid's going to be a senior. I got a nephew that lives with me for the last almost 2 years who's also about to be a senior. That's a challenge just because we're bringing somebody different into our household. So like my headspace wasn't great probably 6 to 12 months ago. And maybe it's not great today. I don't know. But anyways, so you know what I did? I reached out to some people I know, like particular people in my world, and we got together in person. And that, like, we could text, you know, Frank sends me eggplants all the time. That, like, it makes me chuckle, but, but like we got together, we just had a cup of coffee, and we connected as human beings.
Yeah.
And I need that. As much as I hate people.
Yeah.
I hate them. But the people I love them unbelievably, you know? But like once I made a concerted effort to connect with people I hadn't seen in a while or people that I knew were a certain type of mindset because I needed the energy that I usually give out.
You need it back.
I needed somebody to bring it back to me.
Yeah.
I think
That's great that you even identify that, right?
Honestly, my wife helped me with that. Not even joking.
Yeah, no.
Like,
no, spouses are part of that. They're there for that reason, but she can probably also see that.
Yeah. Like she knows I'm loud and crazy and I'm all over the place, but like she also knows when it doesn't look the way it
it's not
usually
normal.
looks, you know?
Yeah.
Sorry,
she
Ron.
sends that. No, I was just gonna add to it that how important it is to meet people. Like I jokingly said today to my wife, I said I can't be around people. I get so annoyed. I said, if I get arrested, would you leave me? Like, she's like, no, I'll wait for you.
Yeah.
Like today, I was leaving Home Depot, just getting frustrated because the guy was driving in the parking lot, not looking where his car is going. And he's looking to the side. I don't know what he was looking at, but he almost hit me.
Yeah.
And I was like, come on, man. Like, and you get annoyed with these things. You're already busy, like you said. I'm running 3 different businesses.
I take those phone calls every day from somebody who got hit by that jackass.
Yeah.
Like,
him.
yeah, right.
You ever watch that show Alone on TV?
I love it. Yes.
Yeah, but how do those people go 45, 60 days without any human interaction?
Well, some people in that show bail out because they say, I need the human interaction.
Right.
I can't do it. Even though they're like,
There's a special person that doesn't.
food and everything.
So that's interesting because me and my brother talk about that. Like we grew up like we're hunters. We're kind of, woodsy people. Like we both agree we would love to be on that show, but we both also know we need. So as much as I'm loud and whatever, my wife will tell you I'm very sensitive.
Yeah.
Like, I need people. I need that connection.
Like Naked and Afraid is more your show.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
You could be naked, but you're with other people.
That kind of explains my life. I mean, I'm married. I guess the naked part is fortunate.
We
I'm
might
still
see
naked.
that on September 20th.
Yeah. If you stay in Taste of Beeville long enough, my wife will
9.
tell you that I'm there all day. I'm a crazy person. Like, I'm usually the first one there and the last one to leave. But I love it, and I want to make sure everything is as good as it can be for everybody. So I drink throughout the day. Like, my vendors take care of me. We have great relationships.
Yeah.
The biggest thing I do during events like that is I call it vendor relations. So maybe you guys are serving booze, and my vendor over here wants some booze.
Yeah.
But you want some, like, mac and cheese or something. Dude, I run all over giving the vendors.
That's the homestead mentality. Yeah.
But guess what? While I'm doing that, they all feed me booze and food.
Yeah.
Like, they're literally like, Matt, stop and eat something.
One for you, one for me. One for
Yeah.
you, one for one.
I just had you stop to drink a beer.
Yeah,
You're like,
perfect. I love that.
This is
people look
phenomenal,
out
by the
for
way.
me.
This is really good.
Good. I'm glad you like
You
it.
can try next one. You can.
I can't. I'm pregnant.
Yeah.
But next
So
time.
I apologize. I failed you guys. I was on a golf trip a couple weeks ago, and right next to the golf course was a local brewery. And we went there at night, and they had, like, typical, like, acoustic. We played some shuffleboard. We were hammered because we played golf all day. I ordered a beer, and I almost immediately started crying. Because I know. It's stupid. I'm the stupidest. I told you I'm sensitive.
Because you're too sensitive, yeah.
Too sensitive. The beer was called Baby Bear, and it's Shawnee Brewery in Shawnee, Pennsylvania,
Okay.
Poconos. My wife and I have a dog. We call her our puppy. She's she just turned 13. She's not doing well.
Yeah.
Her name's Lola, but her entire life we've called her Baby Bear.
Oh, okay.
So I just happened to, I'm drunk at the end of the night at this bar, like shuffleboarding, played golf all day, and I'm like, I sent a picture to my wife. I'm like, oh my God, it's Baby
There's nothing
Bear.
wrong
You
with
know,
it.
like,
Compassion is okay. Compassion is good, and
Yeah.
we're dog lovers too. And I don't like going away. I don't like. I mean,
Yeah.
my dog's safe and he's okay, but I don't like being away because I don't know what they think.
Right.
Yeah. Did you abandon me? And like, what's he going through? I mean, and you're the same. Yeah.
It's also two sides of that coin. It's hard to travel because of that, and it's hard to take them with you.
Yeah.
So, like, we feel bad because ours is a pit mix. So anytime you look at anywhere you go on vacation,
won't take you.
the breed doesn't fit. She's a couple pounds over the weight limit. Like,
But aren't we all?
we always feel so bad. We're like, honey, you don't meet the requirements. We can't bring you. You know?
Yeah.
But we don't want to leave her home,
Yeah.
either, especially
Yeah.
now.
That's what happens with pets. I mean, they're part of the family. That's what it is.
She's our baby.
On the way here to the studio, I have 3 dogs. I had to say bye to all 3 of them. And then I almost forgot. I was like, oh, I got to tell my wife bye. You know?
Dude, like, not even joking, every morning, unless I have been out of town, since we've had this dog, which was 2012, I remember exactly the moment that it happened because I wasn't in town, and we got a dog. Every morning when I leave for work, I kiss my wife goodbye. Now, I'm crazy. She probably gets like 27 kisses and hates me. But I'm
Brush
big
your
on-
teeth, Matt.
Yeah, but I'm big on, like, I love you. I'm going to show you my love, but like, we have to express our love when we're not going to see each other because you just never know.
Yep.
And I'm just needy and sensitive is really the answer. But every day when I go to work, I give my wife 27 kisses, and then my dog gives me a little kiss.
Yeah.
Every day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And more I'm thinking about that, you
Yeah.
know? Like that kind of
Yeah,
stuff.
it's tough to deal with. And did you ever see this video with the guy in his he comes home, him and his wife, and there's a video, and she says, "How my husband greets me when I come home," and it's like him. He comes in the door, he pushes her aside, and he goes up to the dog. He's like, "Oh, little doggy."
yeah, dude. Like,
Yeah.
but like, I don't know. Dogs are unconditional.
Yeah.
I'm gonna stop talking.
That's okay. We get it.
No, my wife isn't gonna listen to this. I don't think so. We'll be okay.
We'll send it to her. Yeah, we'll make sure
But,
she does. Oh, we'll talk to her on the 20th.
Yeah, no, she will be there, and she will tell you like I have drinks and I do whatever all day, but once it hits like 8:30 probably, she is like, Matthew,
Yeah.
Matthew, you're out of control, you know.
But all this is okay. You take care of business beforehand. You sell a little,
Yeah.
you celebrate a little bit because you put all this work in,
Right.
and then you're responsible after that. I
Yeah.
mean, like it's just that's what people do.
Whoever the closing band is, I just rock out
Yeah,
with them,
yeah.
you know, because it is. It's like a celebration of all the things coming to a culmination, and the party has happened, and it's,
Yep.
you know, it's coming to an end.
Well, we definitely appreciate you letting us be a part of this, and
Yeah.
and we
No,
hope
you guys are going to be on the island.
Yeah, we appreciate it. We love being members of Chamber. We
Yeah.
love participating in more events.
But isn't it fun? Like, I enjoy talking to you. Like, not the podcast, just when we
right.
see each other otherwise.
Yeah.
I genuinely enjoy the conversation.
I think we're all like-minded.
I have fun talking to you guys.
We're not as needy as you, but yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm super needy. But, like, that's what it is. Like, you know,
Yeah.
we're all people at the end of the day. We continue to lose sight of just humanity and being human beings to each other. And this kind of event is like everybody's there.
Sort of almost in a summer type of thing. And,
Yeah.
You know, there's not going to be many days after that.
Yeah. So a couple things I want to touch on if you
Absolutely.
don't
No,
mind.
absolutely.
Yeah.
A couple of big thank yous, because this literally, like, you know, the old saying, it takes a village. This is
We are a village, yeah.
This is the biggest event in our village. It takes a village. I'm going to go out there and say, based on voting for like Syracuse Best of, we're like a top 3 event in Syracuse, in the Syracuse, Central New York region. So anyways, thank you to the Village of Baldwinsville, the Mayor, Board of Trustees, Chief Leffencheck, the Beeville Police Department. They're all key players in this. Taryn at the DPW. The DPW is a huge help to us in this event. So the village has to give us the blessing to do it. The police, you know, kind of keep an eye on things and make sure we keep things under control, which we hire sheriffs and security per the protocol of
That's
the
right.
Paper Mill Island, especially when you have alcohol. But the Beeville police are great. The DPW helps us with, you know, like electrical stuff, the bathrooms
Yeah.
at the island, you know, turning those stage lights on. So they're great. Peace, obviously, we've mentioned. We have, I don't even know how many volunteers we get every year, but we have so many volunteers, and the same people come back every year to pour beer at the beer trailer or check people in up front and check IDs. So we absolutely couldn't do it with all those people. So thank you to the village and all the players in the village that help us. Thank you to all of our sponsors. Thank you to all of our volunteers. The biggest thank you to my board.
And your wife.
And my wife.
Yes,
Dude,
sir.
I can't do any of this without my wife. Now, obviously, you could tell she probably doesn't want me around all the time. So I'm a little much.
But that's why we thank her, because she doesn't want you around. So
Yeah, but when she does, like, we're over, like, at the wood drinking beers and playing golf.
Yep.
You know? So one other thing, this is really cool. We always have, like, some groups that help with, like, setup, cleanup, that kind of thing. So I don't know if you guys are familiar with Interact Club. Interact is like the kids,
That's
the
right.
high school version of Rotary.
Yep.
So they usually help us with setup. Phenomenal. And Tim Solomon, whose wife Tina previously served on our
I
board.
graduated with Tim.
Tim and Tina are phenomenal human beings. I love them. Tim runs Interact, and he coordinates all the kids that day. So that makes it super easy. And these kids will literally do anything you need. So I love that. We've had a couple different groups help with, like, Sunday morning cleanup. We've had, I think, girls softball in the past. This year, I'm not sure we have that set up yet,
Yep.
but if nothing else, can be Roman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All by himself.
Yeah.
By myself.
I'm going to sit there and drink coffee like, Roman, pick that
I'm going to
up.
drop trash behind him. As he
make
picks up
sure
trash, I'm dropping
nobody
more
takes
trash.
my cans.
I'm gonna try to get at least 2 can guys in there at the same time and see how he reacts to the
Drop trash
situation.
as he's picking up trash.
I know martial arts.
So what's kind of near and dear to my heart, again, I'm super sensitive. So my son is about to be a senior at Beeville, and he's a phenomenal kid, as is my nephew. My son has plunged in the big chill for the last 3 years. Now, unfortunately, we all know that we had a tragedy in this community a few years ago with Ava Wood. Ava was a good friend of my son's. So when I run an event and he's engaged in it, like, that's
little bit part of that.
That means so much to me.
Yeah.
Especially for that particular cause. But for Taste of Beeville, we have the boys varsity soccer team is going to be there all day from 12 to, I don't know if 10, but like they'll be all day cleaning up garbage, emptying garbage, bottles and cans, like just helping with whatever we need. So like to me, it's a cool kind of ending to, not that it's the end, but like,
Little summary sort of.
yeah, it's like the end of a chapter, kind of, where it's my last year as a chamber president. This is my last Taste of Beeville that I'm running, and my son going into his senior year, and his team are part of the event. Like, but it's also cool. Like, just sometimes I like to stand back at Taste of Beeville and just watch it all.
And you should, because you deserve it.
Well, my wife will tell you, she's like, no matter how much I complain when I go home about all the things I got to deal with, she's like, yeah, but when it happens, you love that. And I do. I love it. So I'll stand up there on stage and I'm like, look at all these people just smiling, having fun.
He's like, everybody's streaking.
Like, yeah, dude. Through the quad, baby. Like,
Frank the Tank.
you know I'm leading the streak. Like,
Sorry.
Told you I party hard.
we have a wedding this weekend. I won't even get into my wedding outfit and why, but there's no pants. But yeah, like, so it's so, for me personally, and it's so many things.
Right. Well, when you have this passion, you get to identify all of that.
Right. Like it, I don't know, man. So it's going to be hard to like not be right in the nitty gritty of it, but
you'll be around.
But I will be.
You'll get a
like,
taste.
Not only that, you can just kind of slide over as president of the Kiwanis. Only for a year at a time, right?
I hope Kiwanis, I love you guys. I hope you're not listening to this.
Well, it's a year at a time, right? Because Katie is only good for a year there.
Oh, Katie's at Rotary.
I'm sorry, not Kiwanis. Yeah, I meant Rotary, but Kiwanis is Peter.
Yes. Gosh.
Pete Moore.
Yes.
And there's another gentleman.
Yeah.
And the guy we met with the financial place.
Yeah.
Who helps with Pack B. Yeah.
Rob Just.
That's him.
Yeah, Rob's a great dude.
Yep.
Love Rob.
Yeah, Rob, come on. We've been trying to reach you.
I mean,
Oh,
if
you probably got him. You could probably text him right now.
do you want him to be on this podcast?
Yeah, well, he's a great. We talked about the AB
All right,
event.
Rob.
Oh, you know, keep your pen out because we got other notes to write.
Rob, bring beers, Rob.
Yeah, he's a great guy. We met him at the AB event. He says he listens. So we weren't able to connect.
No, I really like him. And especially like I really enjoy people that do the same kind of work I do, that we can set that aside and just do things.
That's it, right.
So I actually gave up my investment license like a year ago because my insurance business is too big. But I love that Rob's a financial advisor and also Tina Solomon, and we have all like worked together and gotten along. It's not about like you're a financial advisor,
right.
I'm an insurance, whatever. It's like we're doing this because it's a community.
Well, and again, there's enough to go around.
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And if you're the person who's like, I need to get every piece of everything in the community, you're just so wrong. There's more than
Well, it
enough
rubs
to go
people
around.
the wrong way to begin with.
Right.
Yeah.
And I know like not everybody in the community wants to work with me. That's okay.
That's
I don't
right.
want to work with
They can
everyone
work
of
with
y'all
Melanie.
either.
They can work with Melanie and Marianne.
Yeah, work with somebody else.
Get right by Matt.
Like the thing, and I know fully who I am. People don't always love the way things sound coming out of my mouth. But at the end of the day, I get things done, and I don't apologize for it because things like Taste of Beeville happen.
Yeah.
So you know what? If a couple people get a little butt hurt along the way,
But it's always going to happen. There's never going to be 100% satisfied.
sorry, not sorry.
Yeah.
The thing happened, and I made it happen.
Yep.
So, like, I'm maybe a little abrasive that way sometimes, but I'd rather be, it's the old respected or loved.
Some people need that.
I want to be loved, but the people that love me, that I need to love me. The other people just, like, have some
I just love to be respected.
Yeah. Like, it'd be,
What about you, Roman? I love you, and I respect you. Do you love me and respect me?
I love you and respect you.
Can I ask your dad for your hand in marriage?
Except when you're not patient with me.
Can I officiate your wedding?
I can do that.
You can?
Yeah.
So that's so
I am
cool.
ordained.
When me and my wife got married,
Yeah, that's right, people. Me, I'm ordained.
I don't know what kind of time you get. Can I tell a quick
You
story?
can say whatever you want. Yeah.
All right, you guys probably don't know this about me, and I'm probably gonna cry.
Oh, okay.
10.
Hang on a minute. I can help you with that.
All right. Oh, Roman's tissue box.
Oh, these are rough. You got to give
No, well, Matt's a rough guy.
wrong.
Yeah,
one.
it's fine. It's fine. I'm gonna rub my tears out with dirt. It's fine. Suck it up. So no, in 2015. So just over 10 years ago, 7/5/2015, I broke my neck. It was a very tragic incident. It was an unfortunate just accident with a swimming pool. But it was July 5th. It was a Sunday. And my C5 vertebrae burst into pieces like if you hit it with like a sledgehammer.
Ouch.
And it went into my spinal cord and paralyzed me.
Oh, jeez.
Like a couple months prior to that, I started volunteering for the Greater Baldwinsville Chamber of Commerce. So I'm immediately like, hey guys, I can't really pull my weight right now, you know? So I missed, I don't know, 6 months or so. But I was literally, like, they told me, my wife, which was my girlfriend at the time, and my parents to prepare for the fact that I'd never walk
Right.
again.
Yep.
And if you do the research on the injury, it's pretty gruesome. So for me to have joined the chamber at a time when I was also still running the Walk to End Alzheimer's, and having gone through what I went through, like literally had to learn how to walk again step by step. To be able to be here and do these things, like especially at that time I was still doing the Walk to End Alzheimer's, and for me personally to step out there and walk. The walk route was like a big deal.
Yeah.
So to be, you know, all this time later, and I'm doing well as a person. You can't see my issues.
No, we can't. Yeah, there's no indications whatsoever. Yeah.
Yeah, like it just means the world to me that I can still do this stuff. I'm not even sure why I started sharing this story, but like.
He was gonna officiate our marriage.
Oh yeah. Okay, so I was in the hospital for like 21, 24 days or something, like ICU. My heart rate got to like 6. Like they literally, like they thought I was dead at one point. I have a really low heart rate, anyways. I don't know why. So, anyways, shit.
Officiate.
Yeah, officiated. See, that's why Roman's here.
That's the water.
Somebody has to pay attention.
It's the water. Yeah.
So every day, right? Yeah, you haven't been drinking the beers, you pussy. So literally every day, 2 of my best friends in the world came to the hospital. Todd and Rob. We have a group of like 10 or 12 of us who've been really close since we were middle school, high school. But every day those 2 came to the hospital. And honestly, I don't know if they were there for me or my wife, but they made sure that my wife didn't have to pay for parking or food or could take a break and leave the room. So at that point, my wife and I had been living together we'd been together for like 5 years, 4 or 5 years, living together for most of that. So fast forward, I get through it all, whatever, blah, blah, blah. October 2015, we had a party at my house, just open invite, open door all day long. I literally just want to thank anybody who wants to stop by and say hi or who had anything to do with my recovery.
So 5 months, 6 months later.
Yeah. I was cleared from my rehab, like nothing else we could do for you. So the last thing I did at physical therapy with physical and occupational therapy, unbelievable ladies that helped me with that. The last thing I did before they released me was I asked them if they could help me get down on one knee and get back up, because I literally couldn't do it.
Wow.
And so these 2 young ladies, one who was getting married herself, were helping me literally bend down on one knee to propose. Like, we're all crying in the rehab facility, like, whatever, it's beautiful. So we have this party. I wait till everybody gets there, and then I like, thank everybody for all the shit and blah, 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 blah. And then I proposed to her in front of everybody. So I had to put her on the spot because there's no way she would have married my ugly ass. But my buddy Todd... So I've got my brother, and then like I'm so fortunate to have so many really close friends. So like my wedding party got to a point where I'm like, I can't fit all my boys in the wedding. And I love Todd. Like he's a Beeville guy, lives in Radisson. Girls go to school here. So my wife and I approached Todd. We said, hey, like, I want to have you as a groomsman, and I don't want you to feel a certain way about not being a groomsman. But how do you feel about getting ordained and officiating our wedding? Because you were there for us every day when we needed you. So to have him be part of that forever, like we have this amazing picture. I got to send it to you guys. We got married outside in October on the 15th. My buddy's standing there officiating, me and my wife. There's a sunbeam coming out of the heavens, down through a tree, completely just into my wife's head, engulfing her body as we got married.
I think, but the message was probably like, don't do it.
I mean, you guys know me well enough to say that at this point. But like,
that's a beautiful
But for
shot.
him to have been through that with us and been there for us, and then to have him, like, I know he was honored because he's told me, like, that meant so much to all of us. So I'm sorry you can't officiate my wedding. I'm only doing it once. But I love that that's even a thing people can do. Because rather than some stranger telling us we're married, we got to have somebody who watched us go through the hardest thing we've ever been through, bring us together as a married
and
couple.
for life, right? Exactly. It's
There's a
permanent,
special meaning behind it.
So sorry, that has nothing to do with chamber,
No,
taste of
okay.
evil, or anything
No,
else.
that's all right.
But like that's life, man. Like, like I don't care what that guy needs, he's always got it.
That's
for
right.
me,
That's right.
You know? And he knows that.
That's some crazy shit you went through. I mean, I can't imagine.
Yeah, but what a miraculous recovery. I mean, really. I mean,
and the group of people you had behind you.
Yeah, dude. My best friend's a foot and ankle surgeon. He called the hospital. My dad called him immediately. He called the hospital. The guy who was the doctor on call in the ER that night happened to be a guy I went to med school with. The guy who did my spinal cord surgery that night on a Sunday, about 6 hours later, worked with my buddy at Upstate Orthopedics.
Oh, yeah.
So, like, I think the fact that we got it going quickly, but since I recovered, I've had at least 5 or 6 phone calls of people who've had a similar injury or someone in their life did. And I know why they're calling me. They want, like, what's the magic bullet? What helped you recover?
There isn't.
There isn't, man. Like, it was the speediness of getting in there. It was the fact that I had just dropped like 60 pounds and was in really good shape. It was, I was doing Reiki and I was praying and I was like, whatever we could do. But at the end of the day, I'm lucky. Like, this many people with that injury get to walk in.
And everybody's magic bullet is different.
Right. And unfortunately, none of those people have ever had the same recovery. But it's interesting to be somebody that people call in that situation, you know?
Well, that ties into kind of what you're doing now. You still help people. You help people in all different facets. You know?
Yeah, and I'm sorry.
No,
that totally was
You don't
about.
have to apologize.
No, but this is about the chamber and Taste of Evil. I shouldn't have been
That's
about.
okay.
That's okay.
Me,
That's okay. We appreciate you sharing. We appreciate being here. We appreciate involving us. And
It shows
we appreciate we met you.
Shows who you are, what you come from, and how you are, why you're doing all this volunteer work and giving back.
Yeah. Well, not that it's okay, but sometimes I'm abrasive, aggressive, whatever people might want to say.
Or passionate.
Passionate. That's to me, like, I'm loud because I'm passionate. I care. And if you can't understand my energy, I don't really apologize for that. But you also have no idea what I've been through.
Yeah.
And we all have our crosses to bear, but most people haven't been through that.
That's right.
So sometimes I'm a little, I don't know, more than I should be because
Extra.
Of what
People
I've
call
been
it extra now.
Oh, I'm totally extra.
Extra.
Like, my wife would love that you said that because I have one of my sisters is the epitome of extra.
I watched Jersey Shore last night.
Yeah.
Like,
Don't tell people.
Why do you watch Jersey Shore? Like, you man, Jesus.
So I'm like, man, that could have been me because I've done like way worse stuff.
Now I understand the
Why are you
eggplant
watching
emojis
that?
a lot more. Like, jeez. Sorry you got to deal with this, Roman. Like,
That's all right. I guess we're married now.
does he call you crying while watching Jersey Shore?
Yeah.
I don't have to call him because we're
You're
already
not
in bed
gonna
together.
believe what.
I just roll over and tell him.
He's like, shh.
Yeah. I start purring.
I'm gonna be like that South Park with Trump.
Oh my God! I got a group text that has been going off about the new South Park, and I haven't watched it yet.
That's
and I'm
the
like,
one, yeah.
South. I don't care what news or what channel you watch. There is nothing more relevant in society than what South Park talks about.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
and they talk about it real.
Yep.
Like, I don't know about you guys. I love the ones when they had like Saddam and the death. Dude, like off. Those were out of control, but so funny.
No, it's
Simpsons too. Simpsons, like
Yeah, dude, Simpsons.
South
you got to
Park,
be able to laugh at everything.
Yeah.
Simpsons and Family Guy.
Family Guy.
Family Guy.
Like those three.
Oh man.
Even King of the Hill. So they're bringing back King of the Hill. They're bringing it back.
Yeah.
Oh, they are.
Yeah, like King
They
of the Hill
should
2,
do.
maybe.
You know what they should do? Make that instead of animated, real people.
Yeah, like we got 3 of them right here. I'll be fucking Hank.
Yeah. Who's going to be Bobby? Bobby. You can be Bobby.
Bubby.
Bald Bobby. Bald Bobby.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't have any hair.
Or
I don't
Dale.
know. I can do a lot of good. Maybe I can't. I personally feel like I can do some good impressions, so like I can pull off a lot of characters.
Oh, we just make it our modern take.
Yeah.
There you go. Yeah.
But so yeah, Matt, we appreciate you being
Thank
here.
you.
No, this is awesome.
Appreciate you
Like,
sharing everything. We
literally-
appreciate
Thank you what you did.
edit
with-
out all the things about me and just keep it chamber.
It's all
but,
stuff.
Thank you what you did with Chamber for in 11 years, and 11 some years maybe.
Yeah. Thank you. It's been a very awesome ride.
Well, the book's not closed. You
It's
got another
not.
chapter. I mean, you're going to be at this specific place, but
Yeah.
even if you decide to leave the chamber at some point, you know you're not going to be able to.
Yeah.
You got to volunteer somewhere else.
I mean, I'm still going to be a member. I'm still going to be around. My office is still on Tappan Street. Like,
But even after that's
still
done,
live here.
the chamber piece, you know you're
Right.
going to volunteer for something else because you just cannot.
Well, my wife keeps asking me. She's like, "What's next?" And I'm
Yeah.
like, "I'm just going to relax and take it." She's like, "No."
Yeah. For 5 minutes, I'll do that.
Call me. We'll go play golf.
Yeah, I mean, I'm already on planning board. I joined that a few years ago. I did zoning board, like, so. But I actually get paid for that.
Yeah,
it's kind
that's
of
okay.
nice. Yeah,
Yeah.
Overpaid.
yeah, probably.
Overpaid.
But so, hey, you guys want to support me? Like, I don't know if I actually will, but I've considered running for town, like town board, town of Lysander.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that might be something in the works, and you get paid a fair amount at that. So my wife's kind of excited about.
But you don't even do it for the pay. I mean, it's not.
I don't.
That's not,
Yeah, I only say that because my wife is like, "Oh, it'd be nice if you did something extra that you got paid for."
Right.
You know.
Yeah.
Which and she's not wrong. I mean, I'm probably biased and wrong, but you can ask other people in the chamber. Like, I feel like I put everything I got in.
There's sacrifices for sure, and when you're doing that without compensation, for as long as you do it, it does weigh on you. You know.
I mean, it's 7:24 at night. She's like, "I'd like to have dinner with my husband, and I can't because Frank wants to have dinner with me." You know.
Send her that eggplant back.
I will. But like legit, like we got evening stuff. Sometimes
Yeah.
we got Saturday stuff. Sometimes we got Sunday stuff. Like Taste of Beeville. She knows I'm gone at 7 in the morning. And she's picking my drunk ass up at midnight.
And she's supportive, so we thank her for that as well.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
yeah. Jess is like, I'm somebody who takes marriage very seriously. I'm never getting married again. I don't want to marry. I've never wanted to marry anyone else. Like,
You're out, Roman.
yeah. I mean,
I don't think once we've been married, anybody's gonna want our asses after that, anyways.
well, I mean, you can make a guest appearance on the OnlyFans channel.
I guess it's always an option.
But no, like, I genuinely appreciate what you guys are doing in the community.
Absolutely.
Like, it's not just informative and what's going. It's fun.
Yeah.
It's exciting.
We want it to
and
be fun.
You guys are good people.
We also
so.
couldn't do
Thank
this
you.
without our wives.
Yeah,
you know?
absolutely.
Yeah,
We don't thank them
yeah.
enough, but they know. But
Yeah.
still.
And it's definitely that double edged. Like, I want to get rid of him sometimes, but I also need to give him some space to do his thing.
It's like what is that? Was it Stripes? When they said women you can't live with them, can't have heterosexual sex without them.
yeah, it's true. It's true.
Facts.
Yeah. I mean, that might be my new life motto right there.
I got to finish that tattoo on.
Hey, I know a guy. I'll call
sure you do,
Kyle.
yeah.
We'll get the three of us get matching tattoos.
We can do the phrase. We all got to stand together that says it.
So that totally. I'm not going to talk about it online, but offline, I have a great tattoo story that I got to share
All
with
right.
you guys.
Good
Yeah.
enough.
So,
Well,
thank you.
Thank you, Matt. Thanks again to the chamber. And really quick, again, please attend September 20th, Peppermill Island. It's only $2.
Come see all of us.
Please bring your ID with you if you're going to be drinking.
Yeah, share some feedback with Frank and Roman while
Absolutely.
you're
We'll be there. 4 different live bands. I mean, that's for $2. Where can you go and listen to a live band? One live band for that much.
And we didn't even mention we have a kid zone. So like for free, they can come in and play with bubble machines.
Oh, nice.
We have $5 face painting. Guess who does the face painting?
Your wife.
Timeless tattoo artist.
This is not amateur stuff.
No, this is the Kyle Proya will put a $5 face paint on your face.
Yeah.
The greatest tattoo artist in all the land.
Yeah. That's where I got my tattoo. Over there.
And also Secny FCU helps with the face painting and balloons. We have balloons for the kids. So we have a full-on kid zone.
Yeah.
So it's a family event. You can come eat, drink, whatever you want, occupy the kids, listen to music. Bring your chair, your blanket, and spend the day there, man. That's
Excellent.
what we're looking for.
The blanket got to be after 7 or 8 because it's going to be balls hot probably.
It is, yeah. I mean, usually the Romans like, hey, do you want to get under the blanket?
Yeah,
with
no,
me?
that's
And-
not because
That's
it's
why I
heat
bring the
related.
big blanket.
Oh, yeah.
It's
Yeah.
for 2.
That's right, big boy.
Hey, we're one big happy family here at Beeville.
Well, now we got to get a king for Matt to be.
Okay.
Yeah.
California.
Can we get a big ass sleeping bag we can all get in?
Yeah.
I'm sure there is.
Like he doesn't have it mapped
Right, yeah.
out
Like,
already.
I'm sure there is. He's got 4 of them.
Yeah.
All right, it's right here.
All right, sounds
Okay,
good.
everybody.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you very much for
Thank you.
listening. Please follow us on social media, and you can now purchase our merch on either our website or bruiseandbantershop.com. Thank you
No,
again.
Bruise and Banter Store.
Oh, sorry.
Yep.
Bruiseandbanterstore.com.
Yep.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.